All right, guys, so we are going to go over how to do a strap-assisted front squat. The reason you would want to do a strap-assisted front squat is if you're an older guy like me, mid to late 30s, 40s, 50s, you still want a front squat. Maybe you got started front squatting a little bit later in your training career. You never developed really good flexibility, or you just don't have the right bone structure to rack a front squat properly up on the collarbone. Then you don't want a front squat trying to hold the weight in your hands like this, okay? The bar, the most important thing, no matter how you hold it, the most important thing is that the bar needs to be resting on the collarbone or on the shelf created by the front delts, okay? So however you need to adjust your grip to ensure that that happens, you need to do so. But if you do not have good wrist flexibility and good forearm and elbow flexibility, or you just don't have a good bone structure to rack properly a heavy front squat, then you need to make some sort of adjustment. Okay, so you do not want a front squat out here with the bar carried in your hands. Now you can use the California grip, okay, which is basically, you guys have seen, it's arms crossed here with the elbows up. The problem that I always had with the California grip, because I did that for a long time, was that I just had a hard time keeping my elbows up. And generally on the front squat, the cue is we want to keep our elbows up and our chest up. Most of the time when you lose a front squat, it'll be not necessarily always because your legs give out, but it'll be because your upper body, your torso, your upper back, just your inability to support the weight, and it's almost always going to tip you forward like that. And I always felt like with the California grip, my elbows had a tendency to want to come down, and I would lose my really, really heavy front squats out in front of me. So I wanted a way to keep my elbows high like I would if I was racking the front squat properly like you would in a clean. But since I can't do that, then I started using the straps, okay? And so basically what you're going to do is you're just going to take a pair of lifting straps and we're going to put them one on each side, okay? So you're just going to take them like this, thread it through the hole, okay? And I usually just put them right where the smooth part meets the knurling there. Thread it through the hole. Okay. Now, most important thing to start with is that these are tight on here. You don't want them sliding around, and also that they're equidistant. Okay, so you want to obviously make sure that they're centered on the bar and that they're the appropriate distance apart. Okay. Now, to get in position, all you're going to do is you're going to grab the end here. Okay, and you can grab all the way at the very end, or I usually cheat up about an inch or two. Okay, on the straps. I'm going to grab it like this, and then I'm going to twist my hands, and I'm going to go inside out. Okay, so I'm going to take my right hand, and I'm going to go in and out, and wrap it really tightly around my hand. I'm going to do the same thing with my left hand. I'm going to go in and out, and I'm going to make sure that those loops are very, very tight around my hands. And you see I've got a couple inches between my hands and the bar. All right, and then I'm just going to get underneath it just like I would a regular front squat here, and I'm going to lead up with my elbows, and that little bit of extra space between my hands and the bar allows me to get my elbows up and keep them up during the front squat. Okay, so if you want a front squat and you've had a hard time front squatting, especially with the rack position, then give the strap assisted front squat a try.